Yo, I'm trying to find this coolant leak. Customer losing coolant and it's overheating. I put some pressure on this thing. The pressure is falling pretty quick. Now I have coolant leak under the car, but I can't tell what is going on. But look, guys, y'all see right there with pressure, with this coolant system under pressure. Here's my coolant leak. It's quite obvious, right? So what I have to do is remove the lower intake. Now what's weird, with everything bolted together, which is how I tested it in the beginning, all the coolant was falling on the ground. I couldn't tell where it's coming from. But once I got this upper plenum off, I can visually see under pressure, this is where all my coolant leaks coming from. So it's simple, guys. I got to get this intake off, the lower intake. I already got the top off because that was the only way I can see it. I put pressure on it. I couldn't view that, but let me go write this estimate up. All right, and it's the coolant just falling straight down the rear off of the transmission. It was confusing, so I told them I'd have to pull the plenum, but now just pressurizing and looking right there. There we go, guys. Here we go, guys. I got my parts for the Jeep Wrangler with the 3.8 coolant leak. There's the gasket I'm gonna use, and I got a gallon of coolant. They got me the 10-year coolant. I'm not sure what year it is. I don't know if the 3.8 models was in the 2014 or not. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go and find out if I got the right coolant. Make sure you're going with the right coolant. You can see right there, you can see it's still pouring out. I'm still under pressure a little bit. Yeah, so I pressurized the system to find the leak, and they approved this fairly quick, guys. So I have to get this intake manifold off and get this little gadget right here replaced. Look at this, guys. I don't know, this is a high mileage Jeep, so it's not a premature failure or anything of that nature. Is just leaking. All right, every part on a vehicle will fail at some time, guys. It's not the end of the world when a part on your car fails. So I have work to do, so let me take all this stuff off and get this gasket replaced. Guys, this is the one that had the coolant leak leaking out of the side. Y'all remember that other shorts I uploaded? Well, I finally got to the culprit, guys. Let me put some tips out there, guys. Make sure you stay accounting for where these at, guys. You don't want these to fall, because once you remove the screw, this becomes loose and just can fall anyway. You definitely don't want it to fall into the engine. Thing about this gasket, guys, it looks fine. In fact, taking the intake off, the bolts was very loose, so the bolts very well could have worked their way loose and just start causing this leak. Okay, this is leaking coolant. And guys, another thing I need you to keep in mind, you have one that's misfiring in the morning. Okay, you have a constant misfire every morning. Yeah, you could be getting water into your cylinder, guys, by way of this gasket. Don't automatically assume it's a blown head gasket. It could very well be this intake gasket right here. This is a new one I'm getting ready to put on, so keep that in mind. If you got a nagging morning misfire and it's blowing white smoke, very well could be this.